obviously, if like the council of the boss and all the mystics and stuff, like if something happens, I mean, they are basically very powerful force users. And then we've got the whole thing with the Emperor. I mean, it's pretty obvious he's not dead. I mean, we all know that. I mean, after what happened with the Hand and the Warrior, like the Jedi Knight only killed one of the Hands, voices rather. So the fact is, like, what is going to happen with the Emperor? Is he still in seclusion? Is he seriously just sitting back on the sidelines like all the other factions, like the Hutts and the GSI and all that? Or is he still like recuperating from what happened with the Jedi Knight, and is he going to come back? I mean, there are so many.
If he does come back, I think a more satisfying.
He didn't want the voice to die, because when the Sith warrior kills the voice, you actually hear him say he's lowered his defenses so that the voice can the wrath can kill him. But he doesn't do that for the Jedi, so he's in shock that he's been defeated.
Yeah, because he was the Emperor was in his full strength then when the Jedi Knight attacked his voice. So he is very obviously recovering. Like, he's basically lost a part of himself and he's trying to recover it.
Because he intentionally wanted to lose part of himself, so he knew he was going to die, so he put a lot of his strength out of the voice so that the wrath could actually kill him.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact is, like, that's not what he's recovering from. He's recovering from the Knight. So, I mean, like, going back onto what the next big threat be, it will probably either be the Emperor or the Gree.
And I think if this shit does come back, it's a bit of a dilemma they've made themselves now, because now the Knight has this big thing with them, but so does Revan as well. So it'd be quite unsatisfying if Revan killed him, but it'd also be quite unsatisfying if the Knight killed him as well, because both of them have. The Knight won't kill the Emperor. Thing.
I mean, the Emperor is like this big part of the. I think the only reason they included the Emperor was just to make the Jedi Knight more interesting, and really, like at this stage, I think the Emperor is going to be the main enemy eventually, and given the way that what's his name, McCabe, Darth, Jadus, not Jadus, no, that's the
Darth Maul.
Maul, that's it, thank you. Darth Maul and the rest of the council, I mean, there are so many potential power plays to happen. Not so much with Maul, since he clearly wants to just help the Empire and build its strength back on the
I think if there was going to be a leader of the Empire that everyone wanted to vote for, I mean, like players, I think there would be Maul. So, like, if there was going to be a story about the Dark Council separating into everything, about a leader of the Dark Council, you'd probably back Ma, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is, though, depending on your choices, especially the Inquisitor. I mean, the Sith Inquisitor is part of the Dark Council. I mean, and the fact
I think it'd be interesting with the
on...
Warrior, because the Warrior is allied with Valeron.
Yeah, and Valron could be a potential player, but the fact that this is all about class stories. Like, who isn't mentioned in the class stories? I'm trying to remember which Darth that is. Hang on, let me look it up. But I don't remember which Darth it was that's on the council, but he is very power hungry in a way. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Darth Ravage, maybe?
Because Ravage is very threatening.
Ravage is just a bit of a...
Yeah,
He's a bit of an arsehole.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he is very... Like, the way that he was treating Barriss at the end of the Warrior story, and also Valron,
he's a bit short-sighted.
I think, honestly, Mortis could very easily try and take over.
Every single last choice everyone makes.
I mean, Ma is going to support the Empire first. It's pretty obvious. He's not going to get in any power plays. He's very clearly fed up of it, especially after the Oricon cutscene. He has no time for politics. He is fed up of it all. If you watch the first 10 seconds of the Oricon intro cutscene...
It sounds really pissed off.
He's fed up of it all. He is just absolutely tired of all these power struggles and conflicts, and he just wants the Dreadmasters gone and support the Empire and get the Republic dealt with. Honestly, Mortis could very easily... He's not been focused on very much, apart from in like some of the books. So, I mean, it could be a big twist if he tried to take control of the Council, similar to Malgus did. But I could easily see the Empire being split up, similar to what the Horde have had in Wrath of the Lich King, not Wrath of the Lich King, in World of Warcraft, and now with Garrosh being killed. I could easily see something happening with Mortis.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, both Malgus and Maul, they seem like want to change the Empire's ideals, because what I think has kept them back is like the inequality, like purebloods, slavery, all that has like kept them back.
The fact is now, with Malgus having been defeated, the Empire has had to change its ways, because after... Let me see if I can find the codex entry for that. Because after Malgus's defeat and his way of doing things, ever since then, the Empire has changed its ways of doing things. I mean, for example, you've got more aliens in the Empire. You've got, like, Cathar having captain positions. Like, they're not...
Like Council. Yeah, you remember when you were talking about the Grey and the Voss, just a little bit back?
Yeah.
I know it sounds highly unlikely, but hear me out. What happens if the Voss and the Grey made an alliance and declared war on the Republic and Empire? I know it's
I actually thought of that when I was talking about the Voss, but I think it's really unlikely because the Voss are kind of neutral and not very...
The Voss are too neutral. They don't want any deal with the war. It's pretty...
The Voss aren't really very expansionist.
I know, but I'm just saying, imagine if they both allied with the Grey's superior technology and the Voss's visions. How could you counter that?
It would be difficult. Yeah, I mean, I could honestly see the Empire and the Republic having to team up to stop that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it would
can I just
happen,
quickly read this thing?
What I mean is, it would just be nearly impossible to counter. Because you've got someone who can constantly see visions of what's going to happen, and then
others with really advanced technology.
So this is like I was saying, like after this is from the codex entry here, like the rebellion of Malgus the Betrayer struck a decisive blow to the Imperial war effort, weakening the Empire's offensive and shattering its united front. Alien factions that flocked to Malgus's banner would forever be judged for their disloyalty, but in a time of turmoil, those species that remained faithful were rewarded. Against the protests of its more conservative leaders, included heated objections from Grand Moff Regus, the Empire began a concerted effort to integrate its most devoted alien subjects into the military. Only by increasing its numbers with alien stock could the Empire survive the ravaging conflict against the Republic. The new alien recruits faced down prejudice and competition to prove their worth and secure power with the evolving Empire. Cathar clans have vaulted to prominence, while Kaleesh tribes and countless other species pledged their support to the Imperial flight. Fueled by these brave and committed alien warriors, the Empire rallies its strength and marches into a new era. So after, basically, because of Malgus, even though Malgus obviously did not intend for this to happen, but if it wasn't for Malgus, the Empire could probably be dead right now.
So in other words, if he survived or if he died, there would still be an Empire and it would be better than the Order. Yeah. So let's call this. We have Malgus's Empire, the old Empire, which is before McKem, and the new Empire, which is where Mar basically takes control of everything. Either way, it's going to be a vast improvement over the old Empire.
Easily. I mean, Malgus would have rallied more support, and now that the current Empire's had to take on so many initiatives that Malgus was going to put forward, the Empire overall, no matter what, is stronger because of it. Which is why, and after just reading that codex entry, I highly expect that we're going to see more fights with the Republic than anything else.
Yeah.
Which I'm not disappointed about. I just think it's not very creative, but I mean, whatever. I think we should maybe, get to the playing with you, perhaps. I mean, we've spent half an hour.
I was going to say.
Lore.
Yeah, but you know how the Imperials think they're superior to the Republic in every way?
Yeah.
Why do they need to steal our weaponry then? Like the planet prison, the shock room, why do they need to steal all that if they are so superior to us?
Well, they weren't stealing it, it was stolen by the Empire first, and then the Republic either dismantled it or took hold of it, depending on your light side or dark side choice for the night. So, I mean, when it comes to stealing weaponry, I don't really think it's the Empire's way or the Republic's way. I mean, obviously the Republic wants to stop that, but with people
Serpon,
like,
don't hold your push to talk, please.
Yeah, Serpon was holding the button, I believe.
Sorry, sorry, it just stuck for a moment.
It's okay.
No problem, it's alright.
It was just weird, so...
Yeah, it was just hearing me in the background. I was like, I wonder what this could be. But yeah, I highly doubt that weaponry increases. I mean, with Isotope 5, I mean, from Tomorrow's Courtyard, we already know what Isotope 5 can do, especially when it comes to droid and technologies. Because the fact that at this current stage, the Republic still doesn't know McKeb that the Empire has basically all of the whole control of McKeb's isotope supplies. Like, it has an idea after the weekly series on McKeb if you play a Republic player, but they still don't know. And in that current situation, resources-wise, the Empire is probably stronger, and they are developing new technology. I mean, after the end of McKeb storyline, you see there are new ships being built. The Empire fleet is stronger. It has more technologies available. And the fact is, with people supporting them, and now you've got these aliens like the Cathar and the Kaleesh and all the others supporting the Empire as well as the Republic, there is a huge divide in the galaxy. I mean, you've got the two sets of Zabraks, the ones on the Republic, the ones on the Empire. You've got the Cathar now as well, and then you've got the Kaleesh, who are obviously working for the Empire more than the Republic. The Empire is stronger for all it, and the Republic has lost some of those allies that they could potentially had. And with what's going to be happening on Oricon, both factions have quite an equal standing, but overall I would say the Empire is stronger than the Republic at the current moment.